All right, Jesse, you're there on the ground. Tell me about what people are doing right now. There are so many people who are trying to get out. Have you encountered anybody who's staying?
Thankfully not, Katie. The people we've been coming across have been making their plans, gathering their belongings, and getting out of town. And I think all the traffic we're seeing is showing that many, if not most people, are leaving. But unfortunately, we often find out that at least some people stay behind. Where we are in Sarasota, we're in an area called Lido Key. We are right on the shoreline. In fact, I'm going to have our photographer, we'll show in a second. We've got the shore and the water right behind us here, behind dunes of sand that have been excavated here. A police car was just driving through, blasting on a loudspeaker that at 7 p.m. they're cutting the water out here, and at 7 p.m. access onto this area is no longer going to be allowed. So they're really trying to get people off. I want to show you some aftermath of what we're seeing here from Hurricane Helene. We saw storm surge in some areas around my waist level here. Take a look at this. This is what is left of a resort hot tub, and you can actually see, I'll have our photographer David pan over there. You can see this part of the staircase into the hot tub. This is all now completely buried in sand, and we've seen the power of storm surge, what it brings on. And again, going back to these sand dunes, this is all sand that wound up in this resort, in the pool, in the rooms, on the patio, and all of it has been pushed out. And just think, less than 2 weeks after it came onto shore, it might be heading back inland again, Katie. And this is an area that's been so hard hit. And just going back to what we're hearing about the storm surge and the wind gusts and all that, we've got an issue with debris. That has been a big storyline leading into the landfall of Milton, because in the aftermath of Helene, people are ripping out drywall. They're throwing away belongings. They're throwing away furniture. There's plywood. There's broken glass. All of that is in the streets, on the sidewalks. And all of that can become projectiles. All of that can become a battering ram for this storm surge. And the governor here in Florida has said that officials are working 24/7 to get as much debris cleared out as possible. But here's part of the problem. We've only been talking about Milton for a couple days. And of course, we've been tracking, right? We're always tracking what's going on in the tropics. But it's only in the last few days that this has been something that is setting off alarm bells for a lot of people. And so people have been continually removing debris. And so as crews have been clearing stuff out, some officials tell us that more debris is suddenly showing up on the sidewalk. So it's kind of a revolving door issue. And the reality is that even after crews have gone through areas, we have still seen some debris, including broken glass on the street. So I can imagine that there's probably going to be more out there in the air, in the water, when this storm makes landfall, compared to what we would typically see with a major hurricane even.
Jesse,
Katie, this is certainly shaping up to be a very serious situation.
Quickly, what are you and your crew going to be doing? I mean, we were talking about a bad situation. Where will you be?
Yeah, we're going to be, our plan is to be in a shielded parking garage with very limited exposure. And, we often go out in the winds during a hurricane. We are not doing that this time around. Again, those projectiles are top of mind for us as well. And we're stocking up on food and water, Katie, as if we're going to have to spend a day or so in that parking garage. So, that's the kind of precautions we're taking. And by the way, very much elevated, because storm surge is something you cannot outrun. It is point blank quite deadly.
Jesse Kirsch, thank you very much. Angie Lassman, thank you as well. Joining us now, Sarasota County Emergency Management Chief Sandra Tapfumane. Sandra, thank you very much for joining us. This storm is big. It's dangerous. Are people leaving? Jesse said he hasn't seen anybody who has said they're staying. Everyone's left. What are you seeing?
Yeah, well, we're glad to get that report from Jesse, because we do believe that there has been a great deal of our residents that are in these evacuation areas that have left. But we're getting some stories about some people that are also choosing not to leave. We are doing our very best to try to let people know that storm surge is not something that we want to contend with. And with this storm, it's really not just that storm surge. It's also the 18 inches of rain that we might be getting. That's a tremendous amount of rain, and that's going to be coming in a very short amount of time. So, between the winds, the rainfall, the flooding, and that storm surge, that is just so powerful. We really need people to leave.
Is everybody who's on the highway right now, are they all going to be able to get out in time?
Yeah, so that's the one good thing about this storm. So it keeps slowing a little bit. So really, people have all day today, and even tomorrow, we're seeing that these winds will start picking up, and we should receive the onset of tropical storm force winds about midday, even maybe into mid-afternoon tomorrow. So there is still some time. So we are urging residents, if you haven't left yet and you're thinking about leaving, there is still some time. We are hearing that people are getting across the coast pretty easily, and that people are heading south from Sarasota pretty easily. It seems that going north and heading towards Tampa and Hillsborough is where the most traffic is. So we're encouraging people not to head in that direction.
What will you do after this storm hits, after the storm surge? What's the plan?
Yeah, well, this is the third storm that we have had, the third hurricane that Sarasota County has faced since August. So we are very familiar with how to do our initial response and recovery efforts here. We're at the Emergency Operations Center, so we have teams of people that are creating very specific plans because this is one of the largest storms to ever have impacted this county. So our plans have to shift a little bit. We're planning for potential bridges being out. We're planning air operations if we need to evacuate people from islands and the bridges are out. We're planning on potential water infrastructure failures and power outages for weeks. So we're just trying to be prepared because it's not only just this storm. We also are competing and contending with all of the resources that have been pulled to help out with Hurricane Helene up in the northern part of the country. So we're trying to do our best to be as self-sufficient as possible. We've been working with the state of Florida Emergency Management on requesting resources to be able to assist us. But there's some major concerns, especially with the Port of Tampa possibly being out of fuel and having to be shut down if they're impacted as well.
Sandra Tap-Fumine, thank you very much. Look at what happens with global warming. Everything gets stronger, it gets bigger, and you see more of these storms like we're seeing down in the Gulf.